I feel like although there was a chap that died actually here with pneumonia. He was very, very ill with pneumonia, and that's probably the most awful one in here because it took a while for him to die, and it was very suffering and a lot of heartache was going on in there. Look, it's funny enough to feel it. It's almost like as though if there was a family in this building, then it was the father of that family that actually died and took a long time to die over it, a period of time, something like that, because it was really, really, trying to think of a word, a lot of people were affected by it. A lot of people were affected by him actually dying, taking that long to die. He had help, and I actually see, what I'm seeing is I can see a male, that elderly gentleman laying down in here. Actually, I don't think he's elderly, I think he was probably about 58, something like that. I see him laying down here, but I see this lady kept wiping his head all the time, so he must have had a fever or something as he was going through his death throes, I want to put it. And she was wiping his head all the time. I could see her walking around, she had an apron on, a white apron, and she was always looking after him. She just had to keep him going there. The kids were often come up in here, and they also used to watch him and do what he had to do with him. So it was really a sad time, and you want to put it in one way that was in here. I'm getting the name, I know it's a common name, but John S, I think it is. I don't really normally get names, but it's almost like as though something to do with the John S. Whether he has something to do with it, I don't feel it may be his name. I actually feel it may be something that he's got to do with it. A lot of names get thrown around in these places in here, that's why I don't normally do names. I don't know whether you guys, instruments can pick it all up or anything else. There was a gentleman standing right here alongside him. He had a moustache, he had like a dark hair, probably a little bit taller than me. And he was just standing right alongside me, but here he had a big moustache on here, and a gentleman, he wasn't he was a well-to-do person. I feel they had actually meetings up in here. There was a lot of group meetings, there was a lot of get-togethers, there was a lot of family. This was like a family room. At one particular time, there was actually a child's bedroom, because there was a few kids in here. It was like as though there was beds everywhere in here, and children were in here. So it wasn't always used just as this one room, like it is. I know it's going to sound funny, but I actually feel like I almost see gentlemen playing cards in here, gambling, like as if it was a gambling room as well. People used to either play cards or whatever it was they used to do in here, and I feel like as though they did some gambling here, because I can actually hear a lot of laughter. There's a lot of happiness that's happened in here, but there's also a little bit of sadness. But like I said, when the children's rooms were in here, this was where a child had died, and mainly over in this area over in here. So you know, you've got a lot of things that takes place over time, and this is what's happens. This is why I feel this is where the kids actually run around from. They come in here, they run out, and they run around, and they come back in here. It's almost like as though this was their room originally. This gentleman that I felt alongside me before, I actually felt like as though he used to stand here next to the fireplace, and I feel before how I was smelling smoke, I actually felt it was him, because it was like as if he had a pipe, and he'd be standing there and he used to have the pipe, and if this was the original, I'm not sure whether it's the original fireplace or whatever it is, but he used to tap his pipe on the side to clean it out. Strange, but yeah, okay. Okay. Shadow in there. But no, there's a female in here, used to sleep in here a lot. I actually felt like as though I was a girl's auntie. I don't know why I kept getting an aunt, like as if it was Aunt May or Aunt Mabel or something. But yeah, no, I feel like as though there's a lot of activity happening here. It's going to be interesting, because this was, I actually felt this is where a lot of study was going on for some reason or other. A lot of writing. People used to do, I don't know whether that was a writing desk or not, but I felt like as though there was a lot of writing going on in here. Someone used to do their letters in here. It was almost like as though they wrote their letters to send away overseas, because they used to be like a pen pal type thing, used to send letters away. Need to do a lot of writing here, so it's only a youngish girl. I don't see her as being very old. It might have been the same one that we were talking about down here. I actually felt she slept in here. Unfortunately, I don't think the bed was always here. I feel like as though another one was over in that corner over there for some reason or other. And this original bed that's in here, okay. I actually feel it wasn't, because the size of this bed is too big. One I'm looking at is almost like a single bed. There's a single bed that was down over in that area over there. It got moved around several times. It was like as though it was over there, then it was down this end down here, and then it was also going across there at another stage over the years. Oh crikey, I don't know if you guys can check this one out, but I feel like as though a baby was born in this room. I felt like as though, yeah, more than once. So it might have been, actually it might have been the same too that was down there. Is there a bright flash just then?
I think so.
You guys didn't get that? Okay. Big, because there was a big bright flash that went around over there then. So that usually tells me that that may have happened about the children being in here, being born in here. Okay, well the house all set up for kids in here. They've actually picked the right room, because this is actually a kid's room. And I feel like, yeah, children did grow up in this room. And I'm actually over the, I don't know how old this building is, but I'm getting 3 sets of families. So there's almost like as though there's 3 sets of kids that sort of went roaming around up in here, and I actually felt that 2 sets of them grew up, like were brought up in this room, and were born type thing in this place, and grew up in here. So this is actually, it's not set out exactly how it was, but I actually do feel like as though it is being chosen as a child's room, and that's how it is. It actually been painted about different colours. I won't go into that. I actually feel like as though this room actually had wallpaper on it. So at one particular time there was things hanging from the roof as well. There was things hanging down here. We had, there was something on this over here. I think there was a dog up here somewhere too, I think. It was like an animal that kept coming, that was up here as well. Oh, geez, I wish you guys could see this. I've actually got kids here. I've actually got kids standing in here. There's children, probably, there's 1, 2, a girl, a boy, and another boy. So there's only the 1 girl. A girl, a boy, and another boy. So there's only the 1 girl that was in here. A lot of happiness, real happy in here. They're really, I don't feel there's a lot of sadness in this room. Remember I said to you about joy in the room and there was a lot of happiness in that? Well, this is one room that was very happy. The kids were actually running around, they were brought up and quite happy. Just trying to find a name for him. Your name's Stephen? No. Something similar. What's similar? Can't get it. I can't get the name properly. But it wasn't quite, it's not Stephen. It must be something that's very similar to that. And there was a Peter that came through before, now there behind Corinne. I know that one was over there. But he wasn't a child, that was another one. Remember I said Alice before? I think this child, the girl that was over here, I think her name's Alice. I feel that she actually grew up in here. Kids used to bounce around on the bed and stuff in here. They used to play in here a heck of a lot. They sort of made their own little games up and stuff like that. They had to play up here a heck of a lot. They used to play up actually a little bit at night time. They used to play up and bounce around a little bit.